So y'all, today I am out here after working a full shift, and I'm here hiking out here in California. It's like just becoming 8 a.m. I just wanted to get out, and I was gonna just go home and go to bed. It was a long night at work. When you're working the graveyard, it's a battle to stay awake. I love this view. It's one of my favorite views, but it becomes a battle to stay awake. And you say you're gonna go home as soon as you get off work, go home, take a shower, eat, go to sleep, and in my case, you find yourself out here hiking. So that's what I have going on for myself today. I'm getting some good views in. I don't think I'll hike my normal distance that I normally hike, but pretty soon I will be able to get to my normal hike. I normally hike a lot longer, but I've included working out. That was courteous of that guy. So I gotta tell you about that. So that was courteous of that guy, because he didn't want to come across my shot. But I don't care. I mean, I'm shooting outside. It is what it is. When you shoot outside, it's just what the game is. I kind of got over it. If I want like a solid shut off background as a content creator, you basically just need to rent you a studio, because it's always going to be somebody coming through. So I don't really care. As I always say, as long as you don't put your hands on me, me and you are good to go. So yeah, this is the second part of the trail, and I had been coming out here for months, and I keep discovering new parts of this hiking trail. This is Kenneth Hahn State Park here. If you all want to look it up online, or chat GPT it, or ABC 123 it, whatever the hell you want to do, or not, you can just continue to watch this video and subscribe for more videos like this. I sure did plug my shit, because ain't nobody else plugging it. So I don't have, we all have a shame about promoting that thing that we're trying to do in life. And to be honest with you, be like, oh, I don't want to seem like I'm bragging and stuff. Hell, ain't nobody else talking about you. Why not talk about yourself? Why not be the first person to start promoting yourself? Now don't promote no bullshit. So this is a Van Neely PSA. Now, don't go out there promoting no bullshit. We all need to grow and develop, and I'm not perfect. We're all not perfect, but don't be out here trying to serve up 5-star when it's maybe a half a star. So we got to keep it real. But yeah, I just love these hikes. I've gotten smarter. I've become a big boy with my hikes now. I have water, which is a good thing, because you all, believe it or not, your boy would go all the way out to the beach, walk all the way to a spot in the beach, and I would shoot 2 videos and mouth be dry as hell and nothing to drink for miles. And I remember times like driving 45 minutes but only being out there 30 minutes, and him drive right back because you're out there choking. It feels like some glue is in your mouth. Like they say, you won't get me again. You live and you learn. I've learned to keep me some water on deck, some cool water, a canteen of water. Walking hands free. That shit look cool as a content creator, but I'm giving you the real deal. Give y'all a little insight. You gonna be out here with your equipment, this. Y'all see down here what I got? A waist fan, portable fan. I got, a few other things on me, because you just gotta stay real. This is LA. Now this is pretty, y'all. And down into there's Hollywood. It's a little just a little bit cloudy, but I have Hollywood up here. Let me let y'all get a little peek into what y'all can see. So yeah, there's Hollywood. Again, one of my favorite views. There are some other views that I have that I'll put on my channel. Again, subscribe, like, and share this for more videos like this. just hanging out. Yeah, at this point, I happen to be hiking. I don't put my hands in anything like that. You know, when I'm on the trails, I like nature at my degree. So I've kind of stepped up where I have to be honest with y'all, I am totally afraid of heights. So, you know, a lot of my hikes are low hikes, but they are hikes. I'm not like a big nature wildlife fan. I know some people would be like, oh, well, looks like right now we're walking through some naturey shit. And we are. But, you know, at this point, you know, this is comfortable for me. It's become comfortable for me. I remember at one time I would have been terrified to come through here. But, you know, now, again, you know, it's generally not, this is not like a, you know, National Geographic hike here. This is a sort of simple hike. It's fairly open. There is a long stretch, La Brea, running right down the center of this. And, you know, as y'all have seen, there is always, you know, people walking. You come across people doing things and riding and all of that. So, yeah, I'm getting up this hill for this hike. And, you know, sometimes when I hike, I like to just do a little, you know, glance over and stuff and, you know, hear some of my Glenn Campbell, you know, like a rhinestone cowboy. Because that kind of makes me wonder with nature like this, y'all, if at an ancient time, like being a cowboy, having to navigate through this, and, you know, it's like it's no 7-Eleven, and like you having to like find food is crazy. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, it gives you a good little incline. So that's one of the things about hiking is that, you know, I think, and I'm one of those people that, oh, there goes spider web up there. I don't know if y'all can see that. But see, I be so tall, y'all, I catch all the spider webs, even the high ones that y'all people that are shorter don't catch. I catch them. So keep on going on this hike because I'm gonna go up to our apex point here. And it's interesting because it's my first time doing content like this. Excuse me. So we will see, you know, it's raw, it's authentic. I can guarantee you this shit ain't fake right now. This is real. And see, also like over here, the airport is over there. So you can even stand out here sometimes if you don't want to move or hike and just see airplanes. Just zoom by, see what I'm saying? Look at that. Yeah, and this happens all day. Planes are going over all day, and that's the thing. You can get on a bench. There's benches out here. There's places to sit, and you can just sit out here and watch them. Just look at that over the city. You know, I don't know. I'm a nerd like that. Stuff like this. I'm a hippie. This is cool to me. I know it's not this rooftop designer this, designer that, how many Instagram followers you have vibe, but to me, this is my vibe. I like this. Yeah, and the houses over here too. Like, I mean, look at that. Even up on this edge. Yeah. We're living up there, and then you see the downtown LA in the backdrop. And I always like this part too, y'all. It's two paths, so you can go this way, or you can keep going, continuing down on a path. And then there's a trail up there too. So yeah. You know, like I said, I get little shade spots. I learned to pace myself, y'all. I learned not to try to be Superman hiking. I've learned to I've learned to talk you know, a little, you know, lighter, you know, when I'm hiking. You know, it's more so about observing and feeling nature. Sometimes I'll be jamming. I'm known to jam with my music, but I'm known to have no music, no AirPods, and just walk in solitude and just, you know, kind of see what that silence or what that moment reveals to me. Hiking also is a big decompress. You know, I'm no stranger to it. You know, my day job, you know, I'm not currently making billions and gazillions of dollars and, you know, crashing Teslas just because it's a cool influencer thing to do level yet. I don't think I would ever do those things. I may be above that level, but not of those things. But, you know, I like to chill, so I've learned to keep water, as I said. Have your battery charged, you know, have a backup way of charging. Now I've got my portable fan is rocking, so, you know, I'm learning a lot of pieces of the game. I've learned to take a stop, break like I am in the shade now, and zip on through, you know. So it's been very, very interesting observing, you know, how just the mistakes that you make end up guiding you to a new perspective of what you need to have and when you're doing your thing. See, that's why they say you should always be working on your craft, because learning to take water, I didn't choke many times and wasted much gas and time because I didn't have water or think to get water. Battery wasn't charged. Cut time of what I could shoot when I drove an hour to get somewhere and back, you know. Trying to be Superman and hike all through like I'm friggin' Paul Bunyan and shit, on damn well your feet hurt. You know. And I learned to pace yourself, because you've been to the point where you was about to pass out and thought you was about to call grandma to come get you about the field, you know. So, you know, the lessons that we learn in life. I'm enjoying hanging with you all. Hope you're enjoying vibing with your boy. Now, this is the view, y'all. This is the view. You know, this is, if you're a close friend of mine or means something to me, you've seen this view. It's right here. This is the view. This is what I'm gonna put you on right here. Look at that mountain. Can you imagine it? It's not a lie, it's real, y'all. That is real. I mean, it's amazing. Give me some water. I'm telling y'all. So y'all, of course I wanted to take you to the view, but you know, Van Neely, this is my Van Neely portion of safety. And it's a dude. Now, there are no motorcycles allowed up here. There's a dude on a motorcycle and he's on that spot locked up. So I'm gonna keep it real. It's LA. I keep minding my business. I'm gonna keep walking. There are many other views, and I encourage you all that may get inspired to go for a walk. I encourage everybody to get up and go for a walk, even if it ain't nowhere but to the corner store or around your apartment. Get some movement going. You always be safe, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, me being security minded, but it's real. Why would I walk over there? What would we talk about? You know, bro, you got a whole damn motorcycle in the middle of the field. You know, these are trails that people walk. Hey, I ain't hating on what you're doing, but I don't know what the hell we would talk about if I walked over there in close proximity, you know? And as I told y'all, I still got a job. So, hey, I gotta make sure I'm good for the week. But this is another great view for you all if you wanna. Look at this, y'all. Take this in. Fear not. There are many more views. See that? the whole vibe. There's views over there, you know, getting it right. As I've come up on the trail, as I told you, I could have stayed in the wilderness, but I haven't made it to level 3 wilderness, which is down lower. You know, I need that hiking stick or some kind of harder reinforcements that I have, you know, than that. Like I said, I love nature, but, you know, y'all don't be hitting me, taking me on no damn bear trail and shit. I'm gonna just be real with you. This just like I didn't show y'all the motorcycle because I said, okay, I'm unfamiliar with this situation. And again, he's not out there meditating. This dude's out there like, you know, he just took out the main boss. So I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm gonna be like, what's her name? Della Reese was in Harlem Nights. Now, I don't want no trouble. I'm minding my own business. I'm just an old woman trying to survive. Oh, yes, Mr. Star. I ain't, my grandma used to say, I ain't seen shit, I ain't heard shit. You know, and that's the valuable thing of life. People think that is a thing of punking out. It's not punking out. That's survival. that's the game of survival. And some people would have rather not swallowed their pride or took a minor loss for a major win and ain't even here no more. Oh, y'all gonna love this. This is the hummingbird thing. See, I told y'all I got y'all. So this is a hummingbird sanctuary right here. And if you all look, I'm gonna give you the views so you all can see them. See? It's like so many of them. Yeah, I'm so terrified, y'all, though. I'm not gonna get any closer than that. I'm gonna respect their space. See? I know y'all gonna point out all the bad shit when I blow up. So hell, remember this. Bad Neely took you to see the hummingbirds and prayed blessings upon them. But you know what the scary part about over here is that sometimes these hawks will fly in because they know they hang out over here. And they'll come in, ooh, look at all them bees. Wow, look at that. One of those bees gonna sting that bird. Yeah, that's probably how the bees take down the birds. But anyway, y'all, I showed you something nice. I'm gonna show you a few more nice things, a nice little space, and enjoying this vibe out here with you all. You know, working you know, giving you this real, raw, smooth talk. You know, give you a couple of views over here. So what I'm gonna do is, it's a trail around there which I really don't walk because there'd be some strange characters around the back, y'all. Again, and Neely believes in safety, so I walk across the parking lot. You know, sometimes, you know, I tell people a lot of times is that I walk inside when I'm out in spaces that I'm unfamiliar with. I see some shadiness maybe going on. I walk inside of camera view, okay? And the reason I do that is not because I'm in so much, you know, not that I'm in so much fear of what someone may do to me. I just want to know if, you know, if somebody run up and I have to F you up, they got some footage on why I had to do it. You know, because, hey, I ain't saying I can get them all, but I won't be got by them all either. I would not be, like they tell these people, I would not be falling up in the fetal position. I'll fight back. Like I used to tell folks school, I ain't scared to get my ass whooped in a fight. Well, I'll take a L, but you would know you was fighting. Might want to fight me, guess what? That's what I would tell folks, somebody want to fight me. You better pack a lunch. You better pack a lunch. If you want to fight me, you better pack a lunch. I may lose, but you better pack that lunch. Down there is a state park, which I'm not going to do that walk right now. Y'all going to have to subscribe or something before I take that long of a trek. But this is what I really want to show you. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the vastness. Whew, hey man, I remember when I started my mornings in rough and crazy situations, and I'm not saying that I'm rich or I got these trinkets that give you a motion of success, but damn, I've woke up to worse than this. I sure have. I woke up to much worse. This is one of those views, y'all, that I just sit, and this is one of my magic views here. And what I mean, I'm gonna show you, like, I don't think y'all are getting the depth, so let me give you some more depth of what's happening. There we go. That's what's happening. A whole freaking city on the other side of this mountain. I'm on a mountain. There's another mountain so far in the distance with tall buildings and cities and a whole friggin' inner working. And matter of fact, I work up in that area, you know, and you know, this is just one. I mean, you look over to this side. Let me give you some more city. There's a whole nother town over there that's peeking out through there. LA's not all crazy. There's much more to do in LA than Rodeo Drive and Beverly Hills and all the other stuff that everybody thinks that makes LA. And there's more to LA and California than money. I know it takes a lot of money to live here, and money is the focus of a lot of people out here, but it takes money. Yeah, I see people being weird. You know, I see people being weird on the camera. Like this one over here, gonna make a few fast steps up behind me. But let me y'all PSA. Don't try that. Don't even try that shit. Don't even try it. Okay? Because first of all, I ain't flinching. And if I'm flinching, it's finna go down. That's why I said I walk in camera view. So if I have to fuck you up, excuse my language, y'all, mess you up, you're gonna, you know, they've got it on film. It's caught on tape. Y'all remember that? Yeah, but this view right here, it's just killer. You cannot beat this in any sense of the word. You can't beat it. Appreciate y'all that have still hung out with me. I gotta drink some more water, y'all. I'm getting a little parched, but I got some this time. I'm not gonna be caught slipping this time. And I love out here too, because you know the sun does get beaming. They have these huge ass shade trees. Okay. Oh God, I forgot the other part I gotta show y'all. Oh wow, y'all are gonna trip. Y'all are gonna trip on this. So I forgot I'm showing y'all so much. But yes, this is beautiful, y'all. This is where I'm at. I'm getting water, getting me some hydration in. I just got some reading in earlier today, which was great, which I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video. I guess the second one I shoot will be the one where I'm talking about the book that I started reading and how I don't know, I almost turned into dust, and I'm not even through the preface. That's a teaser, but you have to subscribe and share for more. I don't have anything to sell y'all yet. I don't honestly right now know what the hell to sell anyone. I'm just, you know, vlogging, sharing, just sharing who I am. Some people probably think I'm an idiot, think crazy, think this is the most boringest shit they've ever heard. And that's fine too. But this is me. And even if I blow up doing content, you know, and whatever that means, even if I blow up, at least I can still be myself, you know, because I want $1 million. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I want a Rolls Royce. There's some nice shit that I want, but damn, what if I could get that and be myself? Like, I get to get up and they're like, how does you keep creating content? Because I'm just continually being me. I don't have to put on a character, a face. So I don't have to lie to you. If you see me eating a cheeseburger, but all my content was about being vegan, you know. Oh, he preaches health, and then you see me doing some unhealthy shit. I like that I can just be me. And this is me. This is what I get a kick out in LA. What are you doing in LA? I'm not partying. To be honest with you, I'm not a resource to be partying. I really have no interest in extreme partying. I'm more like, I think I've reached the unk stage where I like to go to a cookout every now and then, with the one that I'm with, and we go and be cute and take a couple pictures, you know, maybe have a little light drinking, eat something there, and we already got a place to eat on the way back. That's the status I'm in. I'm over that club and shit. Get off of me, walking up on me. I don't like being, you know, hell, I don't even like people outside my house that I don't know, let alone being in a closed and crowded room with them. You know, I'm not saying I won't go out, but I'm at unk status. You know, you liable to see me out in a suit next at a regular club with a full matching suit, top to bottom. You know, I'm approaching that level right now with caring about it. So basically out here, I'm supposed to be being a cool tour guide. I didn't turn this into some street shit. But anyway, from here, you walked in here where y'all saw me with that little oblique thing. Let me show you. You know, they say in content, to make good content, you got to show them what you're talking about. So that's what I'm talking about. That little ball right there that looked like a damn wig or whatever. A bun. So it just is a trail, you all the way around. Big looping trail, all the way out, all the way down, all the way over, and all the way around. And you know, at some point you all will see that, but you have to subscribe and share my content, or I will never make another video. And I'm just playing with y'all, but subscribe, because that will be a thing in the future. That's a whole video in itself. And you know, this is just me. I like that I can create content and just still be freaking Kyle, just like freaking hang out and vibe. And this is what I do. This is my mornings. I live a very leisure life, you know. To a lot of people, again, that's the great beauty about YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, all these platforms allowing like a guy like me, who people probably would count out or look at this as boring, or some people may like what I like but be scared or not have confidence in sharing it. And it gives a guy like me a chance to broadcast. I've always been a video nerd. My family can tell you, I've always been the one getting pictures from events that go back since I was a kid. Something like me always was collecting pictures and videos of things, and that was, you know, what I was. And then this opportunity being here to be myself and broadcast is cool, because as you all see on my content, I don't run with a gang of folks. At times, yeah, I did, but no, I don't run with a gang of folks. But anyway, I want to keep it going. I'm going to show you all, this is a Martin Luther King memorial. Go put what you're going to put about Martin Luther King in the comments, good or bad. I'm not going to hate on you. You know, just subscribe. just subscribe. But I'm going to show you, it's a beautiful memorial and it overlooks the city. Now y'all, I got to stay away from these damn, you know, people be putting these feeders out here. And while they are cute, some of these birds is ghetto. Like these over here, they was fighting. Like I heard some yelling. So, you know, it sounded like somebody was, you know, I don't know what the bird language is for the B word, but a few of them went off. And, you know, I got to be careful around these things, because they be fighting around, you know, this shit. They don't be playing. So we're gonna mosey on up. Thank y'all birds for being peaceful and not screwing with me. So I'm sliding up to show you all this memorial up over here. And, you know, again, I'm enjoying hanging out with y'all. If you all like it, please subscribe to my channel. Share this with someone else who, you know, might enjoy this as well too. And again, this is also, I forgot to tell you, a Frisbee golf area over here. So, yeah, it's Frisbee golf. I seen a few people over there. I actually wanted to get me a starter set because I play regular golf, but haven't done it yet. You know, once I have some random Amazon buying binge, then I'll probably get it, and then I'll probably do it like most folks do. It's just gonna sit on the shelf for probably a year, and then I'll finally pick it up. Yeah, this is a different angle of that view. Full different angle of it. I see that. See the depth I was telling y'all about? I'm trying to use big words to my depth. I know what I'm out here with that damn camera, hanging out with y'all ass. Take y'all along on a hike with me. So this is the monument, you all, crossing over through the trail. So there's an upper trail that people walk. They want to be on like that, and then you can get on this trail. But this is here, and this is gonna be your epic view, folks, right here. See that? So, as you all see, let me give you a proper tour. It says, I have a dream. And on each of these stones, Dr. Martin Luther King Memorial, Tree Road. And on each side, each stone contains a quote. Time is always right to do what's right. Wish people believed in that. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice. So each stone is. That. Told you, a whole other city. There's downtown LA there. You just stay at that light for hours. Look at that. Right here. So that's the memorial here. I'm gonna walk this other thing. I don't know yet, probably not. I gotta go take a shower. I gotta get to the house. I gotta get something to eat. I gotta lay down. I gotta work tonight. That's just real, y'all. I love these moments. I do have to. I got shit to do, and I'm working to build to be able to do more of this. And something I really like, and less of the thing that I'm just doing to survive. One of the ways I don't really have not asking for any money, but one of the ways is subscribing and sharing my content and coming back and checking it out and hanging out with me. If you've watched this far, I really, really appreciate you. You have really stayed on here for a long time with me. I'm shocked that I've continuously recorded this, no editing, and it was real. And I don't think I've done or said anything too far out of the water that would disqualify me from at least a subscription and coming back and hanging out with me some more. I think this has been a beautiful morning. I'm probably going to even still, which, hey, I can share that with you. Even still, I'm probably going to sit down out here, let you all see like how I am in my natural habitat out here, give you all the perspective. I'm gonna sit out here and sip some water. I like the sound. Do I like everyone? You don't. So, get some water in. Looks like what we're gonna do. I think I made up my decision. I'm going to walk back or head back across where I was telling you where the initial map is. I'll bring you all another video on there. I thank you all so much, and I think from this walk, one of the good things that has come from it is that a lot of inner revelations about how I came to shoot content, why I'm shooting it, and allow myself to try something new, which in the world of like when you're trying to make it doesn't always seem enticing to do this new out of the water unique thing. And sometimes that weird off the wall unique thing may be the thing that does it for you. You know how you've always thought that something would happen and then the unexpected happens, and like how this came from left field. I think I've gotten a lot of left field things in here that really open my eyes up. One of the things I'm gonna do is I am forcing myself starting today to drink a lot of water. There's a lot of lotions and potions out there, and some of these things work, and I'm not trying to knock these things, but the simple shit that we can do at home, like water, before I try to, all my sea moss addicts and prophets, y'all are right, but I need to tell them too is that sea moss with a double animal style from In-N-Out Burger, it is, I don't know, how does that counteract? Can y'all show me that video? Making everything a large, you sit up there and tow Wendy's out the frame. Yeah, talking about I need 3 more jars of sea moss. Bitch, you need to be wrapped in sea moss. Y'all know how I get to going sometime, but I'm just stating what I observed. So yeah, this is the outer part. There's always a little fruit person, you know what I'm saying? A little fruit guy comes up there and sells fruit. So I got my wallet on me. Yeah, I actually got my wallet, but I don't want no fruit right now. I want some real food. Real deal food right now. Now I need a meal. This part, a hot shower and a meal. It's been a hike. I'll say that. But this is good for you because we sit in these desks all day, these cubicles. Some of y'all just sit at home all day and no movement. And you wonder why you can barely walk, stuff drawing up. You're not using your body, you know. So, well, I'm heading back to the car, which is a step across, heading down there, and then I'll be. Oh, look at these cats that have all of these cats. They always have all these dogs. But I'm going back across the space I was telling you all about. I'm heading back over there. Y'all can see, yeah, making my move back down that hill and gonna ride out. I mean, this has just been a very breakthrough walk for me. I need to, I don't know if a specific thing, there's some few things I can say, but I would just say it's just, I was very nervous about shooting a video like this and doing this. Every content creator that's, trying to get on, that's no secret that I work a job, but everyone that's trying to get on, wants your video to win. And, when you don't see much of anything being done or think that you're not qualified or worthy to do that type of video or make that type of content, then you just don't do it. So I have to give myself a pat on the back because I had courage enough to just take that step and do this, So I'm turning on my portable fan now, y'all. Yeah, I don't play. I got this portable fan on me down here, y'all. Right here, y'all see it? Right there. Put it under my shirt. Power blowing cold. It's loud as hell, but it's cold as hell too. Y'all can be cute and hot and musty. I'll be loud and cool and clean. There was a hummingbird vibe again. I'm going back over there because, like I said, I know it turns dark over there too. The hawks. Some of those hawks are so smart. They immediately know, where to go to get at these little birds. Yeah, but I think I'm glad I stopped myself because if I'd have went any further, like I said, I learned hiking where to stop yourself at. Now, I think I'm going to walk back down that trail, but what I'm going to show you is just a straight hill to walk down. Again, if you're still hanging in there with me, I appreciate you. Please subscribe and share because there will be more and more. And see, there's more city in town over there, you all. Y'all can see it. See what I'm talking about? It's just more town and city all down through there. This is a magnificent walk. It's a great walk. And, for me, I come to the mat. I don't give a damn what's going on in my life, how bad it is, how tough and tight it is, how tired I am. I'm going to let myself see some good. I made a bad commitment a while ago. I said I'll be damned if I allow myself, just because my money tight or I ain't got this or this happened at work, I don't allow myself to live life because I've been there before. And don't you do the damn same either. I don't care what they call you on that job. I don't care what they call you at that church. I don't care what they call you in the streets. You make sure you live for you and do with something that's for you. At the end of the day, and if somebody's saying what you doing is wrong or how you doing something wrong, they ain't got a damn nothing to contribute to the change. Not even a motivational word or any valid wisdom. Okay, you say the way I'm dressing is wrong. You say the way I'm living is wrong. What's your solution? And can you show me how it is reap benefits in your life? That's when you hit a pin drop. Stay true to what you got going on. These damn folks. Because everybody got a damn thing. Everybody got one. And 99.9% of them wrong. Because if they knew the game, why didn't you use it for yourself? If you knew what somebody was supposed to be doing with money, why didn't you use it for yourself? I'm confused. So I think I don't know. I may show you all there's another drop over here. Let y'all see this of the city, downtown LA, right there. See that? So yeah, do you, be you. I feel this is a breakthrough for me to be comfortable to be myself with content. As we try to make content perfect, we feel like, oh, this isn't what makes it video. This isn't what makes it. And you know, I know I'm making mistakes and probably will make many more mistakes in creating content, but this friggin' video felt comfortable as hell to me. It felt chill. It came from the heart. It wasn't forced. It's really what you would have got if you was here, you know. And it flowed naturally. And I'm glad that I decided to, you know, explore this idea as I hike back. And, you know, I'm going to go down a different way. So I just feel like, you know, empowered. I feel like I'm definitely ready for my shower. Definitely ready for a shower and to lay down. I'm definitely, and food, shower, food, lay down. You know, I could use a nice little bit of reading. So this is the trail part that I came up. That's down through here, but I'm gonna go. It's another part that's up here, up over here that I can use versus that. That's what I came up, but I'm not gonna go back down through that. I'm gonna go down this main part that's gonna put me at the intersection where I can, you know, go back over to my car, you know, and do my thing. Hope y'all are enjoying the hike, the vibes. There's another little lookout point that I like because it shows the mountains in the background. I'll give you all a look up on this. But see, out there, now look at this. Let me get y'all in there so y'all can see it. See what I see? And the mountain silhouette in the background, downtown LA silhouette. I'll just sit and stare out in it, you know. Take me a few sips of water, take some deep breaths, you know. Just being in nature or experiencing nature in one way or another, even watching this, like, you know, you don't really see this shit. You just see desks and cubicles, and, you know, we don't move our bodies. We damn sure don't move our minds, but at least don't move our bodies and wondering why we're just sitting up, drawn up and shit, you know. Move them fingers. I'm not saying you got to go on a damn hike today, but damn, even if you walk down to your mailbox and back, that's one more step than you normally would have, you know, so. I'm gonna keep it moving, you all. Y'all these joining me on this hike. Enjoy hanging out with you all. And I told y'all this bench is out here. You just sit on the bench right here. Even if that was your thing, sit on the bench right here. You know, sometime I come out here with a little lemonade or whatnot and vibe. You know, see what the thing. And I think, if you recognize some of my other, I probably shot 100 videos, and you see that's the trail that's down there. That trail that I was walking on, it just leads back up to there, and it leads back up to here. And this is where, you know, where I am, you know, but I didn't want to walk down there. I was going to walk back up this way and do my thing. So Yeah, I just let this mountain, the mountain, just a big mountain silhouette in the background. I mean, look at this, y'all. Prepare me for the weekend, and not in a party way. Just this is nourishing. And again, there are people probably looked at this thing and clicked off this shit in like 30 seconds. And there are other people that have watched and still watched and that actually subscribe that enjoy this. So I appreciate everyone, even if you only gave me 3 seconds of your time. It was 3 more than I had. Van Hill is grateful. There's another little mound point. This is the photography spot. Gonna get you some cool shots right there, because you see, you come up through here, boom. Making our way back to the car, but it's hungry. And there's a little thing up there, but when there be too many of them trees and shit around, I don't be. And out there, I walk out there sometime, but you see y'all, some running on the ground out there now. What the hell it is? You can tell when, it's a squirrel. I'm like, nah, that ain't moving like no damn squirrel. Not moving like one. And you have other alternate ways on these trails, I'm gonna go through this one. As y'all see, I'm up on the more common trail I went down, but as you all see, I mean, everywhere you turn out here, you're gonna run into this, You just get these fire silhouettes of downtown LA and everything around you. And, it's a beautiful sight to me. So I think it's good to start your day or roll your day on good, nice things. See, that's something. That's a squirrel, though. That was a squirrel, y'all. That's what that was. And up here, they have these little statues. Here's one of them. But this is one of the serpent. Yeah, it's here. And of course, you see the views, Look at that. It's just beautiful. All the way through. See that? All the way through. And you got downtown LA right there. Right there, and you missed. Boom. Yeah, and this is a little serpent. I've taken a few pictures on here. There's a baby lizard over there. I doubt y'all will see it, but you're over there on the ground. See a little baby lizard right there? It's moving. Yeah. It's plainly what you see out here. Yeah. This is proof that y'all know I'm here, that it's not AI. It's really me. This is my water bottle. Guys, you don't know what the hell going on nowadays, baby. Y'all just better accept it. Sorry to tell the truth, but AI is just gonna be a part of our life. And the way you use it is a powerful thing, and the way you don't use it is also a powerful thing. That can be a waste of your time. So I'm just, I love these houses over here too. This is, on a spot. I don't want to step on my baby lizards over there. I see running, even though I'm not a fan of lizards, but y'all see them? Look at that. See? Y'all see that? Yeah. Right there. Boom. Yeah. So, and there's the, the view. We got to go over there to my vehicle, but it's kind of like a scale of what I've hiked. But these are some buildings you all have more than likely or will likely, if you subscribe, see this area a lot. This is where Kyle is Kyle. I'm here to get it in, not only to exercise, but to vibe and get some movement going in my body and some movement in my mind. A lot of times when I come out here, I work out, I meditate, I do my qigong, and I do these walks that give me breakthroughs. I remember years ago when I was really confident about going to walk and shoot content about walking, and I saw some people post comments like, "Oh, why are you always walking?" And I kind of felt bad about it because I was walking because at the time I didn't have a car. But now to realize that I like to walk, and what walking really does for me is it allows me to let things that I'm worried about or dealing with in the real life work themselves out on themselves. So I kind of just walk and let it flow. Does everything get solved in a walk? No, but it solves a lot. And if nothing else, I'm out of breath and tired and need a shower to sit down, and I ain't worried about that shit, too much no more like I was. So, I'm gonna get back here in the house. I'm so excited too because I'll share, some of the different areas like neighborhoods. It's not going to just be all hikes. So, it's just we're hanging out. This happens to be one of the things I do, that hike, and what I'm doing at the moment. And, sometimes we want to do our dreams and goals a certain way, but I always encourage people to, it's okay to, if this is all that you can do in the moment, I'd rather you be doing, because just like earlier, I was talking about mistakes that I've made. Those mistakes are learned, or I learned from them, and if I wasn't trying nothing, I wouldn't have made a mistake, and if I wouldn't have made a mistake, I wouldn't have learned. And we know to bring my water down. Now I bring the water before I bring the camera. Learn that lesson. Here's another one of those things that tell you it's like a gecko. I don't know if they prey to this or whatever, the other lizards, but symbolic too. But there's a lot of lizards around here. Who knows? Little birds up through there. But this is a nice little hike. It's a nice little vibe over here. And walking like this, as you all see, man, I'm sweating. Let me show y'all something. As y'all see, I'm sweating. And this is the trail where I told you the center part. Boom. That's where I'm gonna go down, right there. And I'll give you all another, corny downtown LA view, but it just never gets old of me. I'm from the country. I'm from the deep South, Columbus, Georgia, and I would have never thought I would have been seeing anything like this, let alone in Los Angeles. And you're like, well, what is it? But it does do something for me. It's somewhere. It's something that I didn't ever think I would be. I never thought I'd get to be in California. I never thought I would survive in California this long, but I am here. So this is great. I'm going to make my way descent down here to the street intersection and go over to my car. Still got a little walk to the car, but I'm going to go over to my car and I will be going to get me something to eat. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm hungry. So I'll give y'all this cool downhill view. Y'all have been with me basically freaking hour. If you're still here, comment I'm still here. I'll make a video directly dedicated to you, the next video. If you've watched and gave me an hour of your time and have not nodded off, cut it off in disgust, reported it to YouTube, if you've hung in here that long, you're my freaking hero. I'm serious. I'm gonna keep creating. Oh, I gotta show y'all this view. This is worth it. Oh gosh, now I can give you a sort of finale. Look at this. I mean, gosh, look at this, y'all. Country boy is getting excited. I'm from the deep South in Georgia, and I'm sorry, y'all. I know there are cooler things around that I have not seen. So don't be a jerk and go in my comments like, oh, you haven't been to this falls. With the lesson, y'all, I'm doing what I can at the moment. This is where I was able to get this morning, and this is what I can do. And I'll take this with an airplane flying above I'll take that. I'll take my airplane and mountains down here. I'll definitely take that. And me getting a good sweat in, exercise in, reading in, doing some meditation and qigong, got my waist fan going, and shooting content. What a freaking win today! I'm great, and then I have somebody, at least if I had one, that watched this entire thing, that subscribed, that will probably share it with someone, and that will comment and will be with me on this journey as I share. Let me know in the comments. I got you. Just let me know. You know, I don't want this content to be about you all worshiping me and how cool I am, but I want it to be about what we can gain and grow and learn from one another, because I'm on YouTube not just as a creator. I learn a lot of shit on YouTube. Some of the places I go to content are from social media. I figured out, oh, let me go try this, let me go do that. So I'm going to start my descent back to the house, you all, getting me some good hiking vibes in. I've never been up that side of the trail of those two. You know, I'll try them one day. It's just so much to try here, and I hope you all subscribe to my channel, because you know, there's a lot more to show y'all. It was nothing. I know y'all always seem like it's an hour hike, and you know, this is a long video, and I know most people probably clicked off in 3 seconds, like, oh my gosh, he's not making a Tesla explode or do whatever, these little hijinks and shit. It is real talk, and I think in the world of content, while I appreciate all the hijinks and the, you know, card tricks and spending and the great nice things that we all desire, I think that there should be an ample space for someone like me who's just like really just keeping it real and sharing what I have going on, because y'all, it's been hard to get this confidence. This walk has, for me, unlocked the confidence that I feel that I did not have to shoot and be myself and speak candidly. And I encourage you to go for a walk. Like I said, even if it ain't nowhere but to your mailbox, even if it ain't nowhere but around your apartment, get out and get to moving, because sometimes we sit stagnant on problems and situations and things, and those things that we sit stagnant on because there's no motion, there's nothing moving. Your body draws up, your mind draws up, and these problems and things that you got to work out, there's no motion or movement, there's no new ideas, there's no innovation. You know, it's just lock it down, because, you know, I want to tell y'all something. You know, this is, I just got to keep it real, and I do on my channel, but a lot of damn people out here that worlds are falling apart, is because y'all got these old standards, these old box style programming systems that are outdated, that no longer work. And the old systems that y'all have are no longer working for y'all, and you all are cracking. I tell people, like I just said, think for yourself, research for yourself, seek your own solutions, because a lot of these solutions that these people are bagging onto you, they're denying your success. But they're telling you to work and do something a certain way, and that's to limit you based on the limitation they put on their self. You know, knew I was gonna give y'all a little bang at the end, boy. Stop listening to these damn folks. Half these folks, they ain't done the shit they trying to tell you about and couldn't do it. Even if you execute it, they couldn't even execute what they telling you to execute. How freaking crazy is that? Live for yourself, be for yourself. Please subscribe if you hadn't already. Share this with someone, and I will see you all on the next time that me and you get a chance to hang out. I'm heading back to my car, heading down these steps, giving y'all one more 1-2 for the view. You know, this video nerd, this blogger that's out here, they say press these, but they don't work. But I'm gonna still press it because I believe it works. I'm not gonna believe what Discovery Channel proved to me by fact. Y'all gotta let me live some fantasies and illusions while I'm out here, okay? I will see y'all on the next one. Get across this street. As soon as we get across this street, we are in good clearing. And I'm walking back up to this park and getting my butt some food. There's a LA bus stop if you ever wanted to see one. Burn the savings now. They're getting up the hill. It's another park that connects to the state park. So I saw that thing they talking about, oh, we charging this to park and all that. I parked across the street and hike. You know, I don't, and LA has so many state parks, and I feel like I was telling a friend this years ago that I feel like a lot of these state parks are so underutilized. Like, you don't really see as many. I notice each year you start to see less and less folks in them. You don't see that many folks in them no more like you used to. So, yeah, this is the park. You know, sometimes I work out here, get my vibes in out here, but we're definitely heading back to the car. This is definitely gonna be end of this. We got a good hour hiking. Morning, how you doing? That's one thing I love about here too. Folks is friendly, they're cool, and they over here shaking hands and kissing babies, but friendly for the most part. Earlier, I've learned too, like parts in LA, earlier in the day, it can be heaven. Your ass wait till 1 or 2 o'clock. You might be entering the gates and the realms of hell. You just never know. So we're riding out.